Hello and welcome everybody to episode 2 of the podcast. I'm Michael,
I'm Noah.
and we are the Knights of Entertainment, a podcast covering topical news and deep dives into your favorite and unknown comic books, movies, games, and more weekly. We appreciate you tuning in and hope you enjoy the show. This time we are going to be covering Blue Exorcist, episode 1 of season 1.
The anime.
But before we do, like, follow, and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get some top news out of the way before we dive into Blue Exorcist. All right, first thing in news, the new season of Ragnarok is available on Netflix.
Ragnarok's that one where the humans fight the gods?
Yes.
Yeah, he fucking loves that show.
It's a pretty good anime.
Is it?
It's not bad at all.
I know Lu Bu's one of the characters. Adam.
Very adult, but
It's not adult. Do they cover Adam's privates?
yes, I do actually.
Unless you go football.
Well, I mean, you can't have porn on Netflix.
Hey man, if you're gonna go all the way, show a naked dude, you better show some dick. That's all I'm saying.
It's got the fig leaf. It's okay.
It does?
Yeah.
Oh. Who else is on? What are the other? What's the size? Who's versus who?
Let's see. First season you have Thor versus Lubu.
Lubu, that's my boy.
Yeah.
He used to beat my ass in Dynasty Warriors 4.
Zeus versus Adam.
Oh, okay. Wait, who won the first one?
Thor.
So that's one for the gods, okay.
And then Zeus won against Adam.
That's two. Well, fuck.
The third was... God, I cannot remember what the third one was. It was a samurai of some sort.
Maybe it's Miyamoto Musashi.
Yeah,
He's a real big ass samurai.
But he ended up winning.
I would imagine so.
Yeah.
He's never lost a duel either.
And then the first fight of season 2, and this is spoilers if you do not want to hear this.
Spoilers, so fuck off.
Is Hercules versus Jack the Ripper.
Jack the Ripper?
Yeah.
Jack the Ripper? The hell's Jack the Ripper gonna do?
Yep.
I guess we'll find
I
out.
won't spoil who it is, but but the new season is out on Netflix right now.
Yay.
Let's see. There is also a Velma TV show that's getting wrecked by the viewers at the moment.
Oh yeah, they don't like Black Velma.
A 1.3 out of 10 on IMDb.
Shit. Give it a chance. Give it a chance.
1.3.
I bet
And
you,
that's out of 57,000 reviews.
I bet you Human Centipede has a higher rating than Velma.
To be honest, I think it does.
Good Jesus, it can't be that bad.
And it's got a 6% in the audience score on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh damn.
Sadly enough, even the critics slightly agree because the critics only gave it a 42%, and it hits all the diversity check boxes, and they still gave it a 40-something%.
No one likes Velma. Well, what can you do?
All right. We also have Tom Taylor and Nicola Scott are working on a new Titans book. They're saying that it's going to be the forefront of the DC Comics, replacing Justice League as the main superhero team lineup. Their lineup for it includes Nightwing, Beast Boy, Starfire, Cyborg, Raven, Donna Troy, Wonder Girl, and Wally West.
This is the Teen Titans.
Yeah, it's the Titans.
But they're supposed to replace the JLA?
Yeah. They're trying to move that into the forefront and kind of put Justice League on the back burner.
Oh. Why?
Which
I mean,
I don't understand that either. And then on top of that, you're adding Wally West back into the Titans whenever he was part of the Justice League for years.
Wally West just gets bounced around whether they feel like they go here or they go there.
They destroy my man. Like,
Again,
look how they are treating this no soul ginger.
Ginger. I forgot he's a ginger.
They're doing my boy dirty.
Now that I know he's a ginger, they don't treat him bad enough. I'm kidding. I love gingers.
He really does. Don't worry.
Ginger's got no feelings, so it's fine.
All right. And the last piece of news we've got, the new PS Plus games are being leaked already for February. You've got Ollie Ollie World.
The fuck is that?
Mafia Definitive Edition.
Oh, I got that one already. If I paid for that. Fuck. It was fucking trash. I should have got it for free.
Evil Dead.
That's kind of like a survival multiplayer.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I know the name, but I don't think I've played the game itself.
It's the show that came out a few years ago. Fucking bloody.
Really?
Yeah.
And finally, Destiny 2 Beyond Light.
Beyond Light, Destiny 2. I hate Destiny in general.
We're not talking about the Twitch streamer.
I don't know who that is either.
All right. We're going to go ahead and go into the delve into...
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, I can hear you. Don't worry, everybody can hear you.
I need you people to hear me, so I feel like you need to acknowledge me. You acknowledge Roman Reigns. You acknowledge Roman Reigns. You can acknowledge me. I'm the head of the table now.
All right, we're gonna get into Blue Exorcist.
Blue Exorcist anime.
Yes. Okay. All right, we got 3 main characters for the first episode.
Okay.
We've got Rin Okurama.
Oh boy. Okay.
Voiced in English by Bryce Papenbrook.
Papenbrook.
He also did Kazuto from Sword Art Online as the main character. He did Red from Pokemon movie.
He had a voice?
In the movie, he did.
Oh,
yes.
okay. Just making sure.
Like it was a little like.
It was like a little. It was
not a movie, but
like a
mini
miniseries.
Yeah.
Of like Red, if he was real.
Yep.
He would have fucked Ash Ketchum up.
He also did Meliodas from Seven Deadly Sins.
Meliodas, okay.
The main, like, the strongest person, basically, in Seven Deadly Sins.
Is that the guy that's like, why should I be afraid of anything you do when I'm strong?
No. That's, God, what is his name? I can't remember his damn name at this point. No.
Huh.
I'm trying to think here.
Oh.
No, Meliodas is the short little guy with the sword.
Oh, so me, okay.
Pretty much. In Japanese, it's Nobuhiko Akamoto. He also does Bakugo from My Hero Academia.
My Hero Academia.
And Kirishin from Log Horizon. The merchant in Log Horizon. You have Yukio Akamura, which is Ren's brother in this show.
I'm not going to remember any of these names. I'm going to try real hard, though.
I kind of think. This is more for the audience than it is.
Yeah, I'm like, what the?
Specifically for you.
I got to write this down.
Yukio is voiced by Johnny Young Bosch. He also voices Ichigo and Bleach.
Say his name again?
Johnny Young Bosch.
You know, there used to be a WWE superstar. You know what his name was? Like, are you ready for it? His name was Jimmy Wang Yang. Kind of reminded me of that.
Well, see, now you're going to have to take that back because he was also the second Black Ranger in Power Rangers.
Is that guy?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're doing a revival about that. They're doing like a 45-year anniversary episode.
Yeah.
You know, he looks exactly the same.
I know, he has an age.
I was like, God dang.
But yeah, see, now you got to take it back, though. You're making fun of his name.
I'm not taking back nothing back. Jimmy Wang Yang. I never apologize.
In Japanese, Yukio is voiced by Jun Fukuyama. He also voices King from Seven Deadly Sins, Koro Sensei from Assassination Classroom, and Lelouch from Code Geass.
Huh.
And the last main character that you really follow through the show is Shiro Fujimoto, voiced by Kirk Thornton. He also voices Gabumon and Digimon.
Gabumon?
Yeah.
Pepperball. Pepperball. Is that it?
That's Agumon.
Is that Agumon?
Yeah, that's Agumon.
What am I thinking about? Gabumon.
Gabumon is the little one that looks like he's wearing wolf skin.
Oh, is
with
that
a horn?
Oh, the one that turned into an ultimate, badass fucking werewolf with biker with like fucking leather.
Wearing Garurumon.
Yeah, well, one of the most badass transformations. He's just like fucking. Who wants to fucking bang?
But yeah, he voices Gabumon in The Last Digivolution or something like that.
Man,
it was one of the last movies.
Damn, that show is fucking. That's my childhood. Puppetmon used to be a menace.
And he also voiced Galland from Seven Deadly Sins as well. In Japanese, it's voiced by Kiji Fujiwara. He also voices Mewtwo.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Mewtwo? Oh, wow.
Mewtwo and Smash Brothers.
Oh, never mind then. You lost all my credit, bro.
And Mato and Fairy Tail.
Okay.
But episode 1, the title is called "The Devil Resides in Human Souls."
That sounds about as 100% accurate as anything I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, look at the world.
Yeah.
It's a very
Look
apt
at the
description.
goddamn atrocities across history.
Let's see. The opening scene is a group of monks chanting and praying, and then they burst into blue flames.
Sorry. I don't know. I don't know what it got me. They just imagine you're just chilling, right? Imagine we're having a conversation, right? And I just fucking burst into flames, and you're just like, "What the?"
No, to be fair, it is a monastery, so
Jesus.
you never know. This is why you don't summon demons.
Did they start busting into flames one at a time? They're all like, "What the?"
Basically, yes.
Like boom, boom,
Yes,
boom.
yes.
I'd have been like, "Oh shit!"
And they keep chanting to try to get this entity away. Apparently,
I would have fucking dipped.
all right. They actually pan out of this scene with a domed monastery, like glowing blue from all
Yeah,
the
fucking
flames.
lighting on fire. Of course it does.
Then they cut to the next scene where it's got our protagonist Ren, and he's beating the shit out of two
I thought
these kids.
I thought you were saying he was beating the shit out of his meat. I'm sorry.
That would be a hentai, not an anime. But he's beating the shit out of these kids because there's a dead dove.
I don't blame him, bro. If someone hit a cat, I'd beat the hell out of him.
Probably, yes, probably.
Fuck those damn people.
And they pan off of that.
And
And
they panned off twice.
They did.
They pan off and there's a blue flame all around.
It goes straight into the opening.
Okay.
For the show itself.
Is it a banger? Also completely disconnected song, like every fucking anime.
Surprisingly, no.
Oh, does it actually make sense?
This is actually rated as the like the 34th best anime out of like my anime list.
Huh.
So it's up there, and the song itself is called Core Pride, and it's by a group called Overworld. But they're also some of their songs. They've done one for Bleach called D Techno Life. So they've done multiple anime.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah, and most of their songs are standalone songs as well. So it's not just anime songs.
Okay.
You can actually listen to them because they're actually decent songs.
They're pretty much all right.
So and they're basically a very common group for different anime and stuff like that.
They're like the go-to for writing and composing.
It's got everything. It's surprising. The song's actually really good. They actually put time into it, unlike some of the American cartoon type songs.
Yeah,
where it's like the Digimon.
Digimon.
It's 3 words. The stuttering.
Or fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Yo move, yo move, yo move, yo move.
Nothing special about the song at all.
Fucking Dragon Ball Z song was like dragon, bolt the dragon balls or something. These American ones used to go weird.
They made no sense at all.
That was one really banger of a song for an anime. Was the one for One Piece, for the American version.
Mm-hmm.
It was like Luffy, don't give it up dreaming, or no, it was like this awesome song, and I've never heard it anywhere else. Like they just made up their own song for the anime.
What's like a lot
Or
of
I was like dreaming, don't give it up Luffy, dreaming, and don't give it up Zolo. Or Zoro, but they fucking say Zolo or something.
I fucked up the name.
And the song was fucking epic.
Kind of like the American version of Naruto, where they turned them into rock songs.
I don't remember any of them, but I listened to them again. I kind of feel like you say that and it kind of resonated. Like, yeah, they used to have banger songs in Naruto. So I have to look it up because I feel like you're right, but I can't think about the specific song.
Yeah.
They're also the fucking Cowboy Bebop song. They used to wake up at like 3 a.m. You'd be like waking up like, what the fuck is going on?
Well, see, a good example of like the anime from like whenever you see the original Japanese version and then you watch the American version with the songs, totally different songs and totally different.
They go hard on American songs for some reason, or maybe it's just because we were born in America, so it resonates with us.
A lot of them, they tried to turn it into like whatever generation it was. So like you'll have some of them like Digimon that is like the end of the 90s era. So you get the the corny.
Oh,
But to be fair, everybody knows that song.
yeah. They also know the Ash Ketchum, the Pokemon song.
Like, you didn't even have to like Digimon to know the anime
yeah.
song. And it'll get stuck in your brain for years.
Fucking decades.
All right. After the opening credits and stuff like that, Ren's at home. He lives in a small a monastery within a Tokyo type city, basically. He's got a younger brother named Yukio.
This is
Not
Yugi. You knew damn well what was I gonna say. Okay.
Yukio with a K, not a G.
Okay. So is this like a Earth, or is it a different?
It's
or like
an Earth equivalent. Like,
like
it's basically Earth, but
it's not.
Yeah.
It's got its own history and stuff. Who's got me on Instagram?
It's like they never actually delve into the history of this world, as far as I know.
Okay.
At least not in the first season.
All right.
And I know it's basically like Japan for the most part, because I think there's even there's Kyoto in it.
Oh, okay.
So it's still technically Japan.
Right.
And they live with their adoptive father, which is the priest of the monastery.
Fucking pedophile, probably. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's not Catholic.
Oh yeah.
It's Catholic. It's the equivalent of Catholic, yes.
But not.
Because they're later on you'll find out. Spoilers here. There is a pope character in it. So yeah. Basically, the scene has Yukio treating Ren's wounds after his fight.
What wounds? His hands? His hands from the ass whooping he handed out?
Yes.
That's what he's treating, huh?
No, absolutely, yes.
I assume so.
And they start talking about how Yukio is supposed to be going to a place called the True Cross Academy, and he's going to become a doctor.
Oh, good for him.
But he also tells Ren that he's going to charge him every time he has to treat his wounds.
Oh, a little brotherly humor.
Pretty much.
That must be nice to have a sibling you like, unlike me and my sister. Go ahead.
While they're talking, they get interrupted by some of the other priests and stuff like that live within that monastery.
Right.
Telling Ren that he has a job offer.
Oh.
So they start bringing him the clothes that he's going to need, and the suit, and the shoes, and
Jesus.
shit. Get your ass out here and get a job.
How old is he?
16.
Oh, so it's time to get a job.
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah.
So they need to go get your ass out there and go do this. When Ren's leaving or whatever, he's playing that kind of rebellious.
Oh, he's in that
kid.
stage.
Pretty much, yeah, because he's a person that dropped out of school and stuff like that, so he doesn't want to go to high school, where his younger twin does.
He's got a twin? Younger twin? What do you mean younger twin?
Yukio.
Like how much years?
Not years, but
hours?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I don't know why in my head I thought they were 15 years apart and they were twins. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. But I forget there's one that's a few minutes older.
It was twin through time and space.
I guess that would make sense.
But he's kind of in that rebellious phase. So his adoptive father, the priest, comes out there, and they kind of have a somewhat heartfelt moment of him tying the tie for him, since he doesn't know how to tie a tie.
That's nice.
While he's making fun of him because he can't.
Wait, how the fuck is that heartfelt? It's let me help you tie this tie, son. You're growing up, you piece of shit, and you're gonna go out there.
Heartfelt in the way that you can see what's trying to get across in the show, but you still have the kid Ren saying, you don't know anything, old man, but not in a real hateful type way.
He's like, I know how to beat that ass, and he just starts beating the hell out of him.
He goes to this job interview. It's at a grocery store type place.
So hell.
Yeah,
retail.
That's
any retail, fucking hell.
That's the point of them saying the devil lives in your soul.
You guys ever seen the movie 300? That's retail during the holidays. Fucking hell.
The manager the manager of the store gives Ren things to do that keeps screwing up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Basically telling him, move these huge stack of boxes and stuff like that, or that he carries around there because he has more strength than most people do. I guess, and he doesn't realize it.
Oh, okay. He didn't realize when he fucking killed 2 kids at the beginning of the episode that he might be stronger than normal.
Pretty much, yeah.
When he fucking caved his hand all the way through his skull.
Well, you see him pushing carts and stuff like that, and just destroys the shit out of them.
Jesus.
Because there's so many of them.
Like, what's the matter, bro? You can't lift, and he's over here just fucking dunking 800-pound boxes.
Basically, yes. He fucks up a lot of stuff the entire time, and every single time the store manager's involved in it. So.
He just gets fucking tangled up in the asshole, the accident, I guess.
Yeah, it's like for instance, whenever he's moving the boxes, at the very last one, he's running around there saying it's the last one, and then he dumps it, and it's like soap all over her.
Oh,
like powdered soap.
So just little random accidents.
Or pushing the cars, he pushes them too hard, and then they all crumble up and fall on top of her and stuff like that.
Okay, the little whole secret, the little montage.
Yeah, of all the things that he's fucked up.
Yeah, I know it well in movies.
He keeps screwing all this stuff up. So there's the next scene where he's sitting there kind of depressed in the store because he's fucked up so much stuff at this point.
Oh, so he has a conscience. Okay.
Yeah, he's not.
It's like, oh man, I fucking suck. I'm terrible at everything.
And they have one of those little sample ladies where she's over there making some noodles and stuff like that, but apparently they suck.
It just fucking tastes like shit.
And it's not the lady's fault necessarily. Apparently the owner of the store bought a bunch of these noodles that are just horrible and nobody wants.
So it's not her fault? Okay, that's nice.
And he's like, hey, let me try.
Is it like a love interest or is it just some random old lady?
Middle-aged lady.
Yeah, does she have some bajungas?
No.
Damn.
No, think it back. No, she don't.
Always need yourself some big old bajungas. Go ahead. Sorry.
Some boobas.
Some boobas. Some big old fee-fi-fo fumbas. Okay, go ahead.
But he offers to, it's like, hey, let me take a crack at it, and he starts mixing it up and stuff like that, and he actually starts selling because he knows how to cook.
Oh, well, he's got a gift.
He actually knows how to do something. He's not a complete failure.
All right. It's always good when the character has something that they're like exceptional at, instead of being complete dog shit at everything.
Which is usually how some of these, like Ash Ketchum, he sucks at everything. So
I don't know. It did take him 25 years to be world champion.
And the sad thing is then you got a lot of people that are complaining saying, we're going to miss Ash.
You going to miss Ash? You haven't seen a single episode in 15 years, you lying bastard.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Go ahead.
But basically, she gives him the job because she tries the noodles and she's shocked that he's made these horrible things taste good.
Fucking shoots at her vagina. Sorry.
But it like shocks her into, it's like, what the fuck happened here? It's like, oh, wow, they're not bad. He's selling other shit in the store because he mixed stuff together to go with them. And
is it actually because he's a good cook, or did he have magical powers that affect the food?
No, he's actually.
Oh, he's just a good. Okay,
he's actually just a good cook.
He's Reese from Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah, because basically you find out later on in the episodes that he's actually like that was something he loved to do, is actually cook.
That's cool. I wish I could cook. Fucking everything I try turns into ash.
Just black ash.
I'm like the ash version of Midas. It's just a black ash.
It just gets stuck to the pan. It's like, but basically after that, he calls home to let him know, like, hey, I actually got the job. So I know what I'm doing. And they're extremely thrilled because they never think apparently he's ever going to get a job.
Damn. Like, he did it, guys. He did it. Everyone's fucking cheering in the background. Fucking bells playing and hallelujah, hallelujah.
It's a church too. So,
yeah, exactly.
But when he's getting off the phone with because he's using
off the like a payphone or
like a payphone.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, an actual payphone.
A fucking payphone.
And the sad thing is, this is a newer anime, and they're incorporating payphones.
So I guess they don't have smartphones in their world.
I think they do in later episodes.
What the fuck?
Which is even funnier.
He doesn't have a fucking phone.
Basically, yeah.
Where would you find a payphone nowadays?
I don't know if they really. Eventually, it's going to be those suicide booths like Futurama. So
probably
you ain't got to worry about that. Just don't ever step into one, kids. You don't ever want to go into a payphone type booth.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, as he's hanging up the phone, he notices this little girl that's running across trying to chase down a scarf.
Uh-huh.
And he realizes he's seen her earlier that day at the monastery.
Oh,
He don't know for what, but he just remembers seeing her there.
Huh.
So he basically runs to go help her, and he goes and catches the scarf and stuff like that. But he notices whenever he's looking down at it, there's this little creature that he's never seen before on the end of it, like holding on to the end of the scarf itself.
Well, like pulling it?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. That little creature then basically takes off with the scarf again, like out of his hands, and runs into the store that Ren just got a job at.
Right.
And starts knocking shit over,
Shit.
destroying shit and stuff like that. Towards the end of the little chase scene or whatever, it's got the creature that runs up a big old stack of kind of like canned good type boxes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it basically knocks it over, and the little girl standing at the bottom of it. So of course, Ren blocks the display from falling onto the little girl and stuff like that.
The whole hero save moment.
Yeah, pretty much. And the scene kind of cuts back to the monastery after that. And the whole group of people is waiting for Ren to get back home, since they all thought he just got a job,
Good for him, yeah.
But he doesn't ever come home. He doesn't ever make it home.
Damn.
So his brother Yukio goes out and tries to find him. He knows apparently where he is. He's at a like playground type thing, sitting on a swing, kind of like that Naruto trope.
Where he's like sitting all by himself on a swing on a tree.
Yep. But almost the same thing, only a playground where the kid Ren's just sitting there because he's depressed and stuff.
Is he sitting on a swing?
Yeah.
Everyone's always sitting on a swing, I swear.
It's always a swing in anime. Always. If it isn't a swing, where else would it be?
I would sit
up here.
I'd probably sit. Where would I sit if I was depressed at a playground? I would sit probably on the top of a sled. Or I don't know why. Just sit up there and just chill.
Well, apparently he's depressed because he lost the job.
I guess he was. Wait, they can't blame him for the scarf.
Well, they seen him running into the stuff, so they thought it was him.
Him just fucking trashing the place?
Pretty much. And they said they don't need a delinquent
Damn, that
destroys stuff. So he lost his job that quickly.
Oh.
He got it and lost it within like 5 minutes.
Hey, man, still got to pay him. Give me my first paycheck.
We'll get
My
to that.
45-cent paycheck.
We'll get to that point.
Oh, boy. I felt like a debt coming. Like, you owe $600,000.
Apparently, they never show the exact amount, but it's a lot.
Shit.
Yeah, Yukio he brings Ren back to the house, and they see that little girl from earlier again.
It's a fucking stalker now.
But she's got her dad with her. And his dad's just there to thank him, saying that, she's a clumsy little girl. She gets into trouble all the time.
When I get her home, I'll beat the hell out of her, but thank you for saving her.
Basically. Saying that she only got a scratch because,
that's nice.
Ren stopped everything from falling onto her and causing her more damage than... Imagine being that dad. It's like, God, she's fucking clumsy.
My God dang, girl, you almost got me killed 6 times today.
He says that she's clumsy, stuff like that. And he's like, no, there's a creature that keeps messing with her.
Oh, so the creature just specifically targeting the little girl?
Yeah, apparently she calls them fairies because she doesn't know what they are. So she's like, the fairies bother me. They steal from me. They push me. They do different things to her. And her dad,
they say the things to me, burn things, kill things. I'm like, God dang.
We're not talking about the woodland creatures from South Park here.
Oh man, can't wait for that episode.
But yeah, he says, oh, she's just got an imaginative mind, like she doesn't know what's really going on. So of course Ren's saying, no, there really are some things. And basically the father, the priest there, kind of knocks him on the head to shut him up. And he gives the little girl a 4-leaf clover in a little glass tube.
I've seen those on Amazon, like $10.
Yeah, super cheap too.
Yeah.
But he's saying it's a good luck charm.
Right.
And telling the father that the only person that can listen to his daughter is obviously him. Like the girl's father is the only one that can listen to her. and that he shouldn't dismiss everything that she says.
I see what you mean. Like, you got to listen to your children about what's going on.
Yeah, like even though you don't believe
you gotta
what's going on, at least listen to her.
It's a good message.
Yeah, it's not like, again, a little
heartfelt moment.
Nothing crazy. Basically after that, Ren he turns around and the father starts yelling at him, the priest.
Oh yeah,
and he gets grounded because there was a bill that was sent over for the damage of the store.
Dang,
and apparently it was a lot. So the little short lady that owns the store from the beginning, she's an evil little monster.
It's the one that was doing the noodles?
Yeah, the one that liked the noodles.
Ain't that a bitch?
It's like, make her some more food, and she would
always the one. That's always one you don't expect. That's the killer.
The scene then cuts to the father looking in a hidden room with a sword that has a seal on it, a little paper seal, basically, that's already partially damaged on the outside.
Huh.
The seal itself, anyway.
Right.
But it's like a room where it's under the floor or in the wall partially, like where it's got stairs leading down.
Oh, one of those like dungeon Batman caves.
Or a dungeon that somebody else might have in their house. You never know. I
don't have a dungeon here. Not anymore, anyway. Go ahead.
The next morning, the next scene, Ren wakes up with a note from Yukio saying that he's already left for the school and that he didn't want to wake him up before he left, so he just went ahead and all his stuff is going to be sent to the school, and he doesn't have to help him move it or anything like that.
His brother's just like, I'm leaving, fuck you.
Basically, he's the good kid out of the two.
Oh, the good kid, like me.
The good little nerdy kid with the glasses, yeah. That's something you both share with Yukio. It's okay. Ren looks out the window, and he sees what he thinks are bugs, but nobody else notices them.
Oh.
It's a bunch of little, like, creatures.
Demons, whatnot?
Yeah. But he thinks they're bugs because he don't know what the fuck they are. So, he walks outside and kind of looks around, doesn't know what's going on. But he doesn't step outside the gate because he knows he's grounded and he knows his father's going to come out there and beat his ass. But,
about to fucking give him the right hand of God if he goes outside.
Wouldn't that suck?
Fuck out of nowhere.
That would suck beyond belief. Outside though, he's approached by the kid that got his ass whooped the day before.
So the kid he beat up?
Yeah, he comes back up.
He come back for revenge, huh?
And he asks if he can talk to him. You know, it's like Ren has to think about it though because he knows he's grounded, so he doesn't want to step foot outside the door or outside the gate. Basically, he does. He follows him down to like this little alley area.
Like 15 teenagers waiting to beat his ass.
No, actually, they offer to pay him to not have unsavory things said about the kid that got his ass whooped.
Not having what?
They offer to pay him. That way Ren doesn't say anything about that kid because the kid apparently is part of a rich family.
What was he going to say? Oh, about like the dove killing and whatnot?
Yes.
Oh,
and him out there shooting. Apparently, the kid was out there shooting different doves and stuff like that with a crossbow.
Oh, time to put this kid down.
Yeah. And apparently the kid shot one towards Ren in the beginning.
Oh.
Struck a tree beside him. And then still turned around and shot one of the birds. And apparently, everybody thinks that apparently Ren is a delinquent type character, which I guess somewhat. But he's more like where he's got a little bit of a heart that he doesn't want shit.
Ichigo?
Kind of, yeah. It's that kind of a trope, mostly with anime like this, yeah.
Like Luffy? And everybody's like, no, not like Luffy. You know damn well Luffy's never been anywhere near that. I guess who would be the most delinquent would be Zoro. No? Do they even have a delinquent in One Piece? They don't really have that trope.
No, they've actually got away with that one. I mean, obviously, like Naruto.
Maybe Law. Might be Trafalgar Law. Oh well.
Yeah.
I mean, like Vegeta for sure.
Yeah.
The bad boy, delinquent, whatever.
But then again, One Piece doesn't have a lot of like little kid characters though either.
They got a couple.
They got a few, like Luffy, obviously.
Like a 25-year-old child.
kind of basically the way they do actors with teen movies, where it's like a 25-year-old playing a 16-year-old.
That's such a tired trope. The whole like, I'm too smart for this school, so I'm just gonna rebel against this school or some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
Like, hey, no one gives a shit anymore.
It's been overdone. It really, really has. But yeah, he was approached by these kids, and they made him an offer to basically keep his mouth shut.
Right.
So that way he doesn't say anything to anybody about what was going on.
Are we talking like bill paying money? That's what I would need.
I think the bill that the anime shows, like an actual dollar bill, was like I want to say it was like 10,000 yen.
How much is that?
$100.
$100? He can't pay $100? That broke son of a bitch.
That's what he pulled out anyway. That's what he was going to pay Ren. $100.
That works for me.
Basically, Ren turns down that offer because he doesn't care about money.
He better be. He owns the whole fucking supermarket.
Basically, after that, though, that the kid that got his ass whooped and made this offer, he started making fun of Yukio, saying that saying the only reason that he got into True Cross Academy is because he had to cram and study like hell and couldn't just get in the way this kid apparently was going to. Which is the whole reason that he was trying to pay Ren to shut up, because he's wanting to get into that same school that Yukio's going to.
That was his big like oh, your brother studies hard. He works hard for everything he does.
I know.
I'd be like, hey, you know how your brother got out of school? He sucked some dick. That's what I would have. That's what you're supposed to say. That's so random as fuck. He's just like complimenting him.
It wasn't the worst insult, but I think the insult was trying to say that he's poor.
Oh, they could have just said you're poor as fuck.
Basically. And of course, Wrench punches the shit out of him in the face.
Here we go again. So, another ass whooping.
That's basically where it's coming at this point. After that, though, the kid's leaning on the ground saying, "You son of a bitch," and stuff like that.
You son of a bitch. Why you beat my... I hate when people talk shit while they're getting their ass beat.
Yeah.
Like, you're getting your ass beat. Just stop.
The kid actually does start growing horns and claws, though, at this point.
The kid?
The kid that's getting his ass whooped, yeah.
Oh, boy. What the fuck?
Kind of like ram's horns.
Oh, yeah.
And claws. Big-ass claws. And apparently nobody else notices it besides Ren.
Is he being possessed?
Basically.
Oh, okay.
Yep. He grabs this red-hot rebar out of like...
out of his asshole.
Special move, red hot rebar. Apparently, in this alley, there's like a hobo fire is what it looked like.
What the?
I don't know what it was.
Hobo fire. Was it blue?
It wasn't blue. No. It basically is like there was a piece of metal shoved down in this. Shoved down into this like container that had different things in it and stuff. So he grabs a piece of that rebar. Yeah.
Lightsaber coming up.
Basically, yes. And he has the other kids hold Ren down.
Hold him down?
Yeah.
How many kids are here? I just realized. I thought it was just the two of them.
No, he's there with a couple of like his little flunkies behind him.
Why the fuck does every main bad guy at the beginning of anime or a school drama or comedy, there's always one dude with like 15 morons? Like, I don't understand.
Gotta have a group
like a fucking entourage.
Gotta have a group of yes men. That's what
I guess.
That's what it comes down to.
I remember one time, I won't name my cousins' names, but one time one cousin got his ass beat by some guy.
Yeah.
And the other cousin saw him get his ass beat, and they left. And the cousin got his ass beat. Like, I won that fight, didn't I? He's like, yeah, you won that fight. I would have been like, he beat the shit out of you. What do you mean you won that? The yes man, yeah. He was like, yeah, you got it.
Gets up and shakes his hand. Thank you for the ass whooping.
Like, how did you win that fight? He beat the shit out of you. Like, he fucking out wrestled you on the ground and fucking ground and pounded.
Yeah.
And like, my cousin was like, yeah, you won that fight, bro. You got no problem. So yeah, I hate yes man.
I can't stand them. It's better to have somebody around you that kind of disagrees just slightly,
right,
than for somebody to agree with every little thing that you say.
Right, because that's when you end up making trash or something, or doing horrendous decisions. You think I should jump? I should jump all this cactus? Like, bro, go for it. I'm gonna jump all this cactus, and you fucking end up a cactus up your asshole.
But they're holding him down. He asks Ren, "Where do you want to be burned? Your eye, your mouth? Where do you want to be burned?" Because he's got this piece of rebar that's like glowing hot.
They're gonna shove it down his throat. Jesus, it got dark quick.
Yeah, I jumped into dark, kind of.
It's like, oh, I'm gonna run to this, get this job at the supermarket, and I'm gonna lose this job. Oh, what a great comedy! Where do you want me to fucking disfigure you at?
Basically, yes, and of course those kids or whatever are saying like, that's kind of far. that's kind of
They're
far.
like, wait a minute, we're not that much, yes, man.
He kicks one of them out of the way. You know, the guy that's gonna try to shove this rebar everywhere but that kid's ass.
That would be my first decision. I'm gonna shove this right up there for some reason, just to be a dick about it.
Kicks him in the chest, and sends that kid flying. Basically, you have Ren that's still being held down at this point, where he yells basically stop, like as loud as he possibly can, basically. And at this point, he bursts into blue flames.
Oh, him too, huh?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Which basically sends the kids that are holding him down flying.
Flying or just fucking disintegrate into fire?
Surprisingly, not disintegrated. Just flying into the the fence and the wall and
just
whatever else is around
fucking
him.
3rd degree burned.
Everybody but the kid that got his ass whipped the first time. So yeah, after they go flying, they all leave and run.
I dip out too. Like, you know what, you guys do your thing. I'm out of
here. You got the kid that has these horns at this point,
right?
Where
does he have a name?
At this point, it's you never know the kid's name, but you know the demon's name at this point, which is Astaroth.
Astaroth. That went big quick.
Yeah. And he says that the blue flames are a sign that Ren is a true heir and son of Satan, and that he should follow him, and go with him, and that he hasn't wasted his time, and that he could tell that Ren was this kind of a person, basically from the beginning. They are then interrupted by Ren's father.
Like, motherfucker, what the fuck did I say to you about leaving the gate?
And he shows up kind of in a somewhat unexpected way. He starts walking towards him, reciting Bible verses.
Oh, Jesus. Austin 3:16 says, I just whipped your ass. He starts beating the hell out of both of them.
Yeah, he comes up though reading these Bible verses, which that demon hates. It's like
legit Bible verses.
Yeah,
from the Bible,
actual Bible verses.
Jesus.
So it's surprising too, because I didn't think they would actually put real Bible verses in it, but they did.
They go hard then.
Yeah. Basically, he's trying to exorcise this demon from that kid,
right?
The entire time, because it turns out the priest is a true exorcist, and not just in name.
Ooh, good for him.
Because you find in the beginning of the episode that Ren makes fun of him because he's like, "Yeah, you're an exorcist," like, "Yeah, you exorcise things that don't really exist."
You exorcise shit out your ass. That's about all you do.
Pretty much, yeah. But the father actually does it. He exorcises the demon completely from the kid, and it goes up in like a cloud of smoke almost and nothingness. And the kid's obviously fine.
Fucking traumatized,
like knocked out, obviously, but he's alive. The father then explains that all the bugs that he sees are tiny demons that are drawn to dark and dank places and people, like for dark emotions and stuff like that. Like in places that
murders, suicide, stuff like that.
Yeah, places that or like people that are depressed. Right. They're drawn to them basically. Ren is then
so they're drawn to them, but they don't cause it.
No, they don't cause it. They don't cause it necessarily. They're just kind of drawn to that that type of space.
Right.
So like those kind of like, when you're going into certain places in a city and they're like just gloomy and stuff like that. They're drawn to those kind of places.
The ghetto.
I didn't want to go there, but yeah.
Oh, he's trying to tiptoe around there, damn well.
Yes, the ghetto. The ghetto. Nobody wants to go there.
Wants to go to the ghetto. The South Side or whatever you call it in your neighborhood or your city.
Could be Northeast Side. Could be a lot of places.
Yeah.
But yes, or just those kind of spots that are just kind of you don't really want to go
Dangerous
to.
for sure.
Yeah.
Now you want to go down that dark, deep alley? Like, no, I sure don't.
He also explains to Ren that there's two worlds. There's two worlds. There's the world that they live in called Asya, which is like the world of living light, normal.
Just regular Earth.
Yeah. And there's also the world of demons called Gehenna.
So worlds or universes?
Like universes.
More planets?
So.
Okay.
Yeah. More of a universe. Like they're polar opposites, basically. So you have Gehenna, which is demons and ruled by Satan.
Good old Satan. I shouldn't have said it like that, but okay.
Good old Satan.
Good old Satan. You can always
trust the best friend.
You can always trust Satan.
Again, a callback to the woodland critters.
He's our best friend.
And let's see. Ren is then told now that he's awakened, basically to somewhat having people know that he's the son of Satan after that demon specifically had just seen that he's got
Jesus,
blue
if
flames.
I was right up like, this is a lot you're telling me right now. Yeah. If I just lost my job yesterday, you're telling me a lot of stuff.
But yeah, he's told that basically every demon is going to be drawn to him and try to come after him since he's got the blue flames. And
wouldn't they be like under his
under his command, basically?
Not command, but like under his... Because, I mean, the son of the king. I mean, who's going to fuck with the son of the king, you know?
Well, think about some demons would want leverage.
So he has... so his Satan's not all powerful. He's got all his enemies and whatnot?
No, I'm sure there's some. But,
okay.
In this anime, I don't think too much like that. Mm-hmm. Like, Satan is like the most powerful demon there is. But all of Satan's sons have blue flames.
Huh, how many? Oh, he's got two. His brother's a twin.
Nah, no spoilers here.
I'm guessing. I should have been a detective. Go ahead.
It may or may not happen towards the end of the season,
episode?
The season.
Oh, season?
Season, yeah. Not the episode, though. But, let's see. Of course, Ren is not going to believe.
He's not going to believe the fucking fire that came out of his asshole. What's there not to believe?
And of course, the priest says that he's not just the son of Satan. He's the son of a human and Satan.
Oh, Satan got busy with a human.
Yeah. And that is how that first episode ends. on a little bit of a cliffhanger right there.
Cliffhanger with fucking Ren just dipping. I'm out of here. I'm not listening to you.
But overall, a very good anime. It does live up to the hype.
How long has it? When did it come out?
2014-ish.
Oh, okay.
So it's been around for a while.
Is it done? Or are they still making more?
They made 2 seasons of it, and I think there's going to be a new season sometime this year.
Huh. Goddamn One Piece, but 25 fucking years or whatnot.
I know, never ending.
Jesus, I like to see an anime actually reach its end before I die. You know what I mean?
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Like, you got Death Note. I liked Samurai Champloo. Fuck, Ash Ketchum became world champion before Luffy found the One Piece. I mean, God.
But to be fair, Pokemon started a lot earlier.
Did they start in 99?
96, I think.
Jesus Christ, gotta catch them all, huh?
Yeah.
He never caught them all either. That lying son of a bitch.
He never made it. He never made it.
1% at best.
Are we gonna be that generous here? I don't even think.
Not even that. Fucking 0.01% he caught.
We all know that Ash was never gonna catch them all.
Pikachu like level 115 or 190 or whatever. Probably the highest level Pokemon in the world.
That's something that actually irritated me with Pokemon, though. You had Pikachu that had fought how many different gym leaders and stuff, and still got bodied.
Oh yeah,
by like rookie level Pokemon. Like,
I guess that wouldn't make any sense. What the fuck?
It's Pokemon. It wasn't meant to make sense.
No, I guess not.
At least the anime now.
Do they eat them? Do they eat what the fuck do they eat for
food? Actually, I think they do. Remember there was that episode of Magikarp.
God.
Where Team Rocket was going to eat it because it was useless otherwise.
Oh, yeah. Well, Blue Exorcist, episode 1, right?
Yep. Blue Exorcist, episode 1, season 1.
It sounds interesting. We'll keep people informed on it.
Yep, not too bad. Now, do we have any Urban Dictionary?
Urban Dictionary stuff for people? Sure. Let me see if I can find something. Here we go. Sleeper Build by Baby's Ass, uploaded September 27, 2022. A physique that is not appealing to the naked eye until it is flexed or uncovered. Normally someone that looks small but big when flexing. So I guess I've never heard of sleeper build, but okay.
That is a...
So it's like you look bulky or not, or unseemly.
Let's go with the more politically incorrect version of it being a midget that's bulky.
I guess so. Oh yeah, because little people.
Okay, little people.
They look like they look a certain way, right? Like, you know, Wee Man.
Yeah,
he was pretty built.
Yeah, but imagine a bodybuilder that is a little person.
There is one actually. He's a weightlifter. He benches more than we could, like 375 pounds. He can like deadlift or something. I'm like, God dang! I looked him up a while ago. Cause I'm short, so I want to know other short people. You know what? You know what sucks about being short is I'm too tall to join the National Little Person Association or something. Like I have like a certain association. I'm too tall to be there. I'm like, what? Do you mean too tall?
This is the only time that Noe will have to worry about being too tall for something.
That a bitch. So here we go. Punch Face Dick by Emily Thorne. An actual name. Emily Thorne, January 13, 2012. First getting punched in the face and then immediately getting dick slapped in the face with a penis, usually violently. Maybe for pleasure or for pain. Depending on
pleasure.
depending on the circumstance. What the fuck?
Well, I guess it could be both if you're a whore.
I guess so. What the fuck? Ariana Grande. By the Greek Patriot, or uploaded by the Greek Patriot, September 5th, 2019. Slutty, egotistical, and corrupted singer with terrible music. It looks like a 12-year-old with a rat face. She attracts brain-dead teen girls, pedophiles, sickos like Bill Clinton. What the fuck? She's a true example of why the music industry has been shit today. One of the worst idols that America has to offer to the world. God damn.
This seems more like a rant than
They just wrote Ariana Grande into the fucking... and just fucking ragged on her.
They wanted to go on a rant, but wanted to put it as a definition of it, so that way it stays forever.
I don't know. Ariana, she's pretty cute.
Rat face, though? Damn.
Look at a 12-year-old with a rat face. Jesus Christ. Well, whatever. If you don't like her, you don't like her. But damn, she went out of her way. Emily Thorne went out of her way. Or was that... Emily Thorne was another name.
Yeah, that was
someone the last one. Yeah. My bad. Sorry, Emily Thorne. She probably loves Ariana Grande.
Probably. With a name like Emily Thorne.
A name like Emily Thorne? Something. I don't know. I was going to say something witty, but I can't. Well, that's that for episode 2.
And thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you, our million followers. Our kabillion followers. What if instead of... We're like terrible. Like, we don't have a lot of fans on Earth, but like in space, we're like a hit. Like aliens just they can't get enough of us.
Hey, you gotta hope and dream, right?
You gotta hope and dream.
All right. Thank you guys for following us, and thank you for listening, and we will see you guys next time.
Always remember, wipe your ass.
For the love of God.